that the president of Mount Kenya University, Mr. Evans Kiprono, is joining us right about now. You all are welcome. We can, share the small space to kaya kidogo. You're welcome, sir. We can all sit. You can sit. Thank you so much. So we will have some few words from our brothers who have... You can come in. Tutakuwa na some few words from our guests who have joined us. And then we have the brief candlelighting session. And then, tuendelee na a fun day in the building. No, I'm fine. Mr. Kiprono. I feel like, okay, we can start by lighting the candles and then you... Pardon?
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
yes,
we are. Hello, everyone. Thank you for this time and for this opportunity. I'm Evans Kiprono, for those who are following us live. I'm the president of Mount Kenya University, and we are so sorry. Our hearts are actually full because we have lost one of our senior comrade, a president who served in the year 2021 in the student council docket. He also served in the College of Health Sciences. He also served in different capacities, starting from the environmental, the natural, and even he has initiated several community projects. That is one senior, that is Bill Kaunda. And today we were having a memorial service where we have done it since 2 p.m. till tonight, where we have done our candle lighting, and we have also joined the Talanta TV show, so that we can also show the public the love that we had for him, because he has lived a very impactful life. He has showed us the way for quite some time. And majority of us will live because of his guidance, his advices, and he has been a brother and a leader to all of us. And he has lived several Kaundas behind. And here we are today, so that we can also commemorate a life that he lived well with us. He was the most happiest person. We had never seen him crying, because he was always strong in times of storm. And we are still asking ourselves, how was this accident so strong that he overtook the strength that Bill Kaunda had? So today we are here, and we are still commemorating and celebrating the life that he lived with us. Thank you. Alongside me is the senior comrades, and they will also say hi. Thank you.
Okay.
My name is Kipchumba Daniel. I am a first-year student, Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration and Governance. I'm here to join my brothers in celebrating a life of a great comrade who was ahead of us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Happy Warren. I'm an alumni. I came to stand in solidarity with my fellow students, comrades, and the leaders who served during Bill Kaunda's time. I knew Bill in 2021. He was very dependable, somebody you can approach when you have a problem, and then he could give you good pieces of advices. He was somebody who didn't limit himself because of maybe campus politics, or maybe you are supporting a different faction from what he was supporting. He was really a nice guy. And when I heard about his demise, it hit me. I was in shock, and I know it hit majority of the comrades. And what we are doing is to ensure that we get justice, because we all know that there is foul play that happened, and we just want to ensure that everything faces the law. Like any person who did something contrary to the law to claim a life of one of us should face the law and the consequences of it. Otherwise, thank you so much. I want to commend the current student leadership for the good job that they are doing, and also for the initiative that they are trying to do to ensure that this process runs smoothly and in a very good way. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Mark Okoth Nyangweso, but I'm well known as Comrade President. So I want to just give a brief talk about Bill.
Mm-hmm.
When I joined Mount Kenya University, that is 2021, I faced some financial quagmires. I had some financial issues, and at some point, I was staying in a cell, and I was not paying, like I was pirating, meaning I was staying there illegally. And again, during those days, there was this gate restriction thing. So one day, while I was coming from outside, I requested a certain lady to help me with the ID so that I can access school. But that day, the luck was not on my side, and the soldiers caught up with me, and they took the ID. And remember, I was still very new. On that the same day, I was the janitor caught us staying in All Cell illegally. So it was like a double tragedy. And I was not well known in school by that time. So when Bill Kaunda, who was the then president, heard of my story, Bill Kaunda immediately chipped in and organized for a fundraising, which they collected 14,000, and my cell was settled immediately. So when I sit down and I remember many things Bill had done in my life, because after that, throughout the year, he's the one who sponsored my staying in school. So literally I was to be nowhere if Bill was not there. So the death of Bill, which has happened so prematurely, has really affected me in many ways. But regardless, God's plan, we cannot unplan what God has already planned. It was God's plan, and that is the way we are going. But we as comrades, we are going to demand for justice for Bill, because Bill was not supposed to die as early as now. And I'm telling my fellow comrades, when we are called you, please, let's act fast so that justice is covered. Justice is done for our late President Bill Clinton Kaunda. And my condolences to the family, to the wife, and Mount Kenya University fraternity at large. Thank you so much. May Bill's soul rest in eternal peace.
Amen.
Well, thank you very much. My name is Roderick Sotieno, a graduate statistician and a continuing student of the Great Mount Kenya University. Today, we celebrate a life of our fellow comrade, that is Dr. Bill Kaunda. Most importantly, allow me to share something about him in his tenure, because he served as the president of the Mount Kenya University in 2021. If there's something that stood out in his leadership that I think the spirit should continue in everyone's life and in other leaders across the country, across our learning institutions, is that Bill knew the confluence of leadership from servant point of view. Bill was a great servant. He was a visionary leader. At least, if you happen to go through all the condolences from fellow students and other leaders, if there is something that stood out for him, is that Bill, who has now left us, was a great mentor. That is something that doesn't stand out for most leaders in this nation and for the student leaders. Bill mentored so many people. Now in Mount Kenya University, we have a place at the student center where not so many student leaders have their time. Bill was ever there at the point when he was the student leader, and even after his tenure as the president, he has been around. Now to his personal life. He is a fella who is a personal friend, but that is not important for today. Today I'm mourning a mentor, and I'm mourning someone who I really admired, at most admired. And the fact that when I joined in MKU, he took me along. What I knew was I joined the campus. I didn't know any other way, and I was interested in leadership. And surprisingly, Bill is the one who approached me, despite being the school president. And he told me, young man, this is what we operate. And if you ever met Bill in school, outside the society, if something that ever stood out is Bill was a motivational factor in everyone's life. He's someone you could meet in the morning, then he's like, yo bro, how are you doing? You are doing great. Let's keep pushing. That is something that we don't do. Young people across the nation are suffering. We are suffering from mental health. They are suffering from the financial hardships. Not so obvious that we speak about them, but he is a leader who knew exactly what to speak about. He knew exactly how to touch us all. So that is the friend that we are mourning. So at the Mount Kenya University fraternity, we are mourning a mentor. And he is still a comrade, most importantly. He left while still was in session. And we really admired his leadership. Lastly, Bill's death now is strategic. It's a great loss. It's a loss to the family. It's a loss to the nation, because he had community-based initiatives like Tujimudu, of which not so many people also managed to have. So he extended the olive branch to the society. He was helping the society. And now he was also an official for those who are able differently. So Bill also supported them so well. And in school level, he was a leader. So his death, I want to say, with utmost humility, that it was uncalled for. It was a premature death. And Bill's death won't be another statistic. We've lost so many people we know, and we are seeking for justice. We are still seeking for justice. We'll go there. We deserve to know the truth. We are not seeking for him to rise up again, but we are seeking for justice so that whoever this will happen, accidents are there, but then we need to know how it came about, and justice should be deserved. And we all know that justice delayed is justice denied. So for Bill, it must never be denied. Thank you very much.
I'm Elizabeth Wanza, a first-year student at Mount Kenya University. A comrade's power has rested, but long shall live the crown. I will join the other comrades as we fight for the justice of Bill Kaunda. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Amen. So we will get right into the candle lighting session. I'd like us to begin with our guest, Mr. Jogan. Yes, and Mr. Kiprono as well. Kindly light this candle for us. Yeah.
Uliniwacha mi bila fahamu kuwa ni yako zamu, angalau ungeniambia eti unakam nitulize hamu wangu wa dhati. Tamaa zangu zimenikwamia mikononi, labda huu ni mwisho wa dunia. Safiri salama, msalimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Safiri salama, msalimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, ndio, tutaonana baadaye, mpendwa, ndio, tutaonana baadaye. Fahamu na kam, mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, fahamu na kam, mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye. bila fahamu kuwa ni yako zamu, angalau ungeniambia eti unakaa nitulize hamu wangu wa dhati. Tamaa zangu zimenikwamia mikononi, safiri salama, msalimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Safiri salama, msalimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, ndio, tutaonana baadaye, mpendwa, ndio, tutaonana baadaye. Fahamu kama mpendwa, tabasamu. Ni hao uliniwacha mi bila fahamu kuwa ni yako zamu, angalau ungeniambia eti unakaa nitulize hamu wangu wa dhati. Tamaa zangu zimenikwamia mikononi, labda huu ni mwisho wa dunia. Safiri salama, salimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, safiri salama, salimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, ndio, tutaonana baadaye, mpendwa, ndio, tutaonana baadaye. Mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye. Fahamu kama mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye.
I think we can have a moment of silence. May the soul of our departed brother, Bill Kaunda, rest in eternal peace. And from the Talanta MKU fraternity, we take this opportunity to give our condolences to the family and to the entire Mount Kenya University at large. We can place our candles there, and then we proceed with the show. Thank you so much for coming.